Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this time round we're gonna talk about US politics. And there is the current situation is very interesting. Of course there is still a lot of toss up, and this is the electoral map based on real clear politics, and this is what they have at this moment. The Trump side have a slight advantage with four more lean Trump probable electoral vote, and the toss up is huge. There is like 104 votes that is tossed up, and the number of them is looking really unusual. Like Pennsylvania, which used to be a very very safe uh place for the Democrats, but somehow is now seemingly turning red. Of course, no, I won't say that I'm an expert in terms of the state politics, but this just to take a look, and because as I continue to track this situation all along to the point of election, we probably were gonna see some changes. I've been looking at some YouTube videos, the YouTubers going down as reporters, interviewing people on the ground. Pennsylvania is particularly weird. Like this ground sentiment seems to be really pro-Trump. But of course, nowadays the politically correctness or trying to uh, keep a secret to your political leaning seems to be pretty important, especially in places where yeah, you get weird looks. Be it you are pro-Trump or anti-Trump, yeah, both sides are looking like not so okay. New York here is in a deep blue, which is interesting because he seems to be pretty popular, in New York, Donald Trump. But not sure, no, because if people don't vote, then yeah, it wouldn't matter that much. So some of the there's a lot of toss up all over the place. So we shall see, how this goes. But this this is of course based on the kind of sentiment, like the based on polling data and whatnot, which may not be accurate. So look at something more, committed. So this is the betting average. So somehow it's possible to bet on US election. There I understood from when I was watching the Teamcast IRL, they did mention that some of these voting or not voting betting sites do not allow Americans to bet on this thing, on this particular one. Some allows. So this could be also warped that because foreigners are voting, and a lot of foreigners actually are pro-Trump, which is interesting. Like in overseas, a lot of people in Europe, in Japan, like this Singaporean here, I'm pro Trump as well. So, which is yeah, a bit of unusual. But in the United States, it's not so clear cut. Generally speaking, the Trump people are now a lot more louder, which is a stark difference from a situation 8 years ago, when Trump is running against Hillary Clinton. In that era, like the Obama era, the Republicans are usually the quieter one. The more louder people on the internet, on social media, are the Democratic Party supporters. So now we have a flip. Now instead, the Democratic Party supporters, a lot of them are like keeping quiet. Or the people who are anti-Trump are keeping quiet. They are a bit more afraid to voice out because the tide have changed. It seems things have moved. The culture seems to move towards more pro-Trump or more Republican side, and maybe it could be the woke situation. It could be all sort of things. Although I did also just watch the latest debate, not debate. There's this there's this I forgot what is the what the video. Give me a second. I need to figure out. Okay. I found through my YouTube history. Ben Shapiro, was being challenged to debate or face off against 20 Kamala Harris supporters, and is by Jubilee. So it's a very, very interesting format where, one person fight 20, but they have to fight for the seat too. Then they debate or discuss one by one to one. So, and there are people seemingly to really, really, anti-Trump. Like from that that discourse, it seems like there are people who really, really hate Trump. They really, really don't believe that Trump did whatever he uh seemingly, from my perspective, is doing well or do good. Some really believe in the January 6th uh, insurrection thingy. So there is definitely some massive divide, it politically, and this divide cannot be closed. 100% cannot be closed. But yeah, but we shall see, because ultimately, the extremes are the extremes. The most important is those in the middle, which is, the gray ones. You see, the ones that in the middle is what it counts. So we shall wait and see. To me, it's a surprise. Hawaii is still so deep blue, you know, because things happened and somehow, they still deep blue. I mean, California, no, totally going to shit, still deep blue. So what? So I don't understand U.S. politics. It's super weird. Like people keep voting in people who screw up their state, and then it's like perfectly fine. Like, aren't you supposed to vote for someone else if you feel like your state is getting worse? But nah, this is an American thing. No, they like things to go to shit. So if you look at the moving average, the Trump has seemingly in the past 3 months. So in since Kamala Harris started to run, the people starting to bet on her, and this pretty much, like a DNA thing. It's just like this. So it's a DNA thing. Then until recently, around October 6th, things started to go to shit for Harris. And I believe this is from the moment she started to have more interviews. She was avoiding all the interviews and whatnot. Then now, as she go on more talk shows, interviews, yeah, she picked too early. Like she picked like PEAK. She picked too early, and now she's going to shit out. And this number is just keep dropping. So now she's like below 40% in terms of the betting average. So the chances, so more people is voting that Trump is going to win. So yeah, so this then because this is where people put money, to where they believe. So this is actually pretty strong. But again, there are people who are overseas betting on this. So it's hard to say, because it doesn't matter what the overseas people think, because US voters, no, yeah, vote in Biden. So so that's important to note. They vote in Biden. So yeah. So and now they hate it. They hate Biden because this approval is now on minus 15.4, and the country is totally 100% on the wrong track with minus 37.5. So yeah, United States, very interesting. So when everything go to shit, people still believe in Kamala Harris able to do the right thing. Like, yeah, and there is a latest breaking, which I haven't confirmed, which is this one. So I haven't verified this thing per se, but so there is this thingy that came out, and according to some claim by this article, NRO article, she Kamala Harris said that she claimed that she have prosecuted hundreds of cases. Then it was actually only 50. Then it was so called only 30. And the reality is that she actually did less than 10 cases. And according to this, whatever, they say that she actually did only one case in San Francisco. So which means that she's over a 10 years period of career uh as a attorney general, I think. Yeah, she only did 9 cases. So I can't tell. And then according to Jeff Clark, which is a so-called former DOJ double assist AG, attorney general, he claimed that no one can even find a transcript for the 9 cases. So yeah, so it's kind of weird. So this national review. So let's take a look at this as well. So I'm not gonna support this time. So don't subscribe. Anyway, Kamala Harris greatly exaggerated prosecutorial record of his district attorney campaign. So let's zoom down and see. Yeah, because this definitely is true. Kamala Harris always said that she have prosecuted hundreds of serious criminals and whatnot. So and use that as a claim that she have done things that Trump have never done. So and so I gotta so, so how many cases have you tried? So Fazio asked, and so she replied 50 cases, I believe, and yeah, which is kind of not hundreds anymore. So let's zoom down. Let's see. So she worked for me for a year and a half. She tried one case. I was satisfied the way she worked for me. So yeah, which is the Terrence Hallinan, which say that Kamala Harris worked for him for a year and a half trying one case. So yeah, so in fact she tried only 2 as a deputy district attorney in San Francisco and only 8 during her 10 years in the Alameda district attorney office. So this is the union mailer saying this. This is some a lot of claims. But anyway, yeah. So the shit show continues. I don't know. I haven't verified this, but it's an article by National Review. So yeah, it's somewhat So anyway, this is just some tracking of the situation in the U.S. politics. Personally, no matter what this betting average is gonna be, no matter what the polling is gonna be, I also believe that it's gonna be close. Although it shouldn't be close, but it's gonna be close. You know what I mean. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment, and should I continue to cover the U.S. politics? Not of course not every day. The every day looking at this is kind of nothingness. But maybe once a week up to the election time, or every few days, or especially if there's something big happening in the U.S. politics. Yeah, then I'll continue to cover. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next update.